Hey, hello everybody. Today is Tuesday, 18 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's do the market wrap really quick. So if you check the book, those I put interrogation mark here in those two because left me a doubt if it was a buy or if it was a sell, okay? But doesn't make sense to be a buy since this one was a sell, line 337. If it wasn't a sell, it was at least an unwind. But since it was buy, it's much certain that it was a sell. But look, because those orders, the book is so poor. The book is so poor that, those orders make the delta spike. Because that, I told you guys yesterday night, that we're supposed to be open flat or even with a gap up. Because the delta spike from 41.32 for 41.39, so the middle point, should be anyway, so the delta spike, up to 4,140. Consequently, I told you guys to look for 4,141, break 4,149, maximum. We have a very limited, upside per book. Very limited upside per book. Okay? So, and also those two orders printed that I put as a short put. The break even is 4,078. But remember, the 4,096, 4,097 is still printing. And this is, the turning point at least for the week, for the month. Because the turning point for the XPX is 4,032. Remember that I told you guys? So the turning point for April is 4,096. This have been printing a lot. And regarding last week, it was at $32 million. Remember that I told you guys? If you reach there and start to go down, it's because the person bought the put. If reach there and spike up, it's because the person sold the put. And he looked for the $32 million premium. And that's what's happened last Friday. Yes, it reached 4,113. That was the bottom and spike up, right? And on MOPEX, the monthly OPEX, you see the market flat. Basically, dealers collect money from both sides, bull and bears, and keep the market stable, market totally flat. So for today, I already gave you guys the levels. The levels for the downtrend didn't change, especially 4,096. Okay, if you lose 4,096 today, let's start to look for 4,078. Okay. Anyway, let's take it out this from the screen. And let's bring the gamma. Note that yesterday I put in the chat, and we can compare the graph from yesterday night to right now. You guys already realized that the notional gamma became negative. Let me open the WhatsApp and we can compare how it was yesterday. Look how it was yesterday. Look the difference. We have positive gamma at least up beginning of May, right? Since the future suggests a gap down, now we have negative gamma up to the end of the month, and again positive gamma in the beginning of May, especially in the Fed days. They're supposed to be sold those calls, yes, of course, no, but you need to evaluate day by day. Markets dynamic, flow change every single day, every single hour to be specific. You guys already realized that last Friday I told you the flow is not more to the upside. The flow already started to go to the downside. Yeah, right. But yesterday 1 p.m. I told you, they already buying 0 DTA call to bring the market up. see how dynamic the market it is. Even the flow is bearish. When I say flow is bearish, because they're trying to take market down, we could see, a switch intraday, right, to bring market to some level that they want to sell. Doesn't mean that they want to buy. Means that they want to squeeze later bears and sell higher. Okay, gotcha? So, back into the 02 DTEs, you guys, look how different it is right now. Before, also yesterday, let me put the WhatsApp back in the screen. Look how it was yesterday. It was a big call watch 4,150 and a support, at between 4,125 and 4,130, right? 4,130 is negative and 4,125 was a buy, so that's, the bear supposed to be jumping to bring back up, right? So look how different it is right now at the open. Now they build a big put wall at 4,100. So 4,100 is the big support, right? Because you have a big push wall. So pay attention in 4,100. Losing the level, we could accelerate the downtrend. Remember the negative, you have a lot of gamma at 3,800 too, because the JP Morgan collar. We are not seeing over here because it's 0 DTE, and we are not seeing over here also because this is 30 days. And the gamma from here you can see couple, right, at 3,800. But for June, that's almost 60 days. We have a lot of gamma in that region because the JP Morgan collar. Okay, that's a hedge, but built gamma. Gamma is really a magneto. The gamma flips 4,127, we will open in a negative territory. What this means? Means that the squeeze happens in gamma negative. Why? Because the amount of puts. So they sell weakness, they buy strength. Very different than the positive gamma. They sell strength and buy weakness. Right? So squeeze happens when we are in a negative gamma. Remember that the net future is really negative in hedge funds because this is hedge. They have been underlying their longs, but at the end, their net is positive, not negative. The future, negative that you guys have been seeing in the Twitter is just the future that's the hedge of the longs. Remember, they are 51% longs. So the net is positive, is not negative. So regarding today, is really possible to go there? Yes. Especially, because the pattern of the market nowadays is to suppress the volatility. Every day you see a spike in VIX, and during the day, especially in the morning, you have been seeing, a suppression of the VIX. What does this mean? This is the VANA. VANA is proof of volatility. VOGA is implied volatility. I monitor only VANA. So what they have been doing is spiking the VIX, spiking the VIX, taking market to a support. Yesterday they took up to 4,117, if I'm not wrong. On Friday they took up to 4,113, and then during the day, especially in the morning, you see the VIX is going down, at least up to the support. Market start to go up and also stopping the resistance, and then became, sideways. This is the pattern for the last couple of the days. Could you see the same today? Yes. Basically, market's not going to anywhere. They are not buying. They are distributing. Look at the volume. Dealers are not participating in the market. Only retail. CTAs are retail, guys. CTA manage retail money. CTAs doesn't manage the core business money. When you talk to a CTA from a BlackRock, he manages retail money. When we talk about the C-levels of a BlackRock, like Lynch and his team, they manage the dealer's money. That's a very different. It's not because the guy is a CTA hosting the JP Morgan or Joe hosting the BlackRock that this guy is a dealer. This guy is retail. Because they don't manage, the dealer's money. The dealer's money has their own team to manage their money. Okay? When last year, the Lynch came to the market and said, oh, we lost $1 trillion. He also, in the middle of the interview with the Jim Cramer, he said, hey, hold on. It's not my money. It's not the BlackRock money. It's my investors' money. Retail. So be careful when you guys see, CTAs are dealers. No, CTAs are not dealers. CTAs are retails. Okay? Dealers are the treasury department of the big banks. Dealers are the treasury department of the BlackRock. Dealers are the treasury department of Prudential. Dealers are the treasury department of PIMCO, Fidelity, and etc. Those are the guys, are the dealers. And those guys, we don't have information. That information doesn't come into public. Okay? Guys, anyway, the level is still the same. You could see a spike, a squeeze up to 4,141. Breaking 4,148. Since you are in a negative gamma, you need to reevaluate it during the intraday because they could spike higher than that. Take care. Enjoy your day. See you guys soon.